Army contingent, led by Captain Manfred Tan. The Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent, led by Captain Ng Mong Rui Caspian. And the Singapore Police Force contingent, led by Assistant Superintendent of Police Idris Ibrahim. The Republic of Singapore Navy contingent, led by Military Expert 4 Fu Kok Chen. The SAF Volunteer Corps contingent, led by SAF Volunteer 4 Clary Chan. And the Singapore Civil Defence Force, led by Captain Ling Si Huang. Behind them are the uniformed youth organizations formed by the students. Leading the contingents are Chang Jianrong from NCC Land, Cho Shao Suen from NPCC, Ting Zi Ting from Girls Brigade Singapore, Lim Shuxian from St. John Brigade Singapore, Daniel Yuan from Singapore Scouts Association, Anderson Lim Wei Han from NCC CNR, Miriam Low from NCDCC, Tan Wee Eun Andrea from Girl Guides Singapore, John Wan Sim from Singapore Red Cross, and Xavier Ong from Boys Brigade in Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's parade and ceremony features the largest number of participating civilian contingents in NDP's recent history. Marching in now from the rear of the Padang are the 18 contingents representing the social and economic sectors of our nation. These civilian organizations and companies showcase how far Singapore has progressed both socially and economically over the past 60 years. Together, the 40 contingents on parade reflect the unwavering dedication and resilience exhibited by both military and civilian sectors of Singapore in their commitment to defend our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander will now take over command of the parade from the parade Regimental Sergeant Major.
In 1966, Singapore stood together for our first National Day Parade. I was very proud I was able to represent Singapore, be able to don the uniform and represent the SAF to show the strength of our small nation. Times may have changed, but our unity remains the same.
This year's NDP is something really special to me. It's a milestone, and I am proud to be part of something so much bigger than myself.
It takes a whole village. Every rehearsal, every break, we are part of making that happen, and that's our pride.
I felt honored because we know that we are not just marching for ourselves. It is for the SCDF officers from the past and present.
It's a celebration of who we are. Young or old, front stage or backstage. We all march forward together as one Singapore. Everyone together.
Paris, Hormat panji-panji. Hormat. Senja. Tak. Tolong komandan. Dari kiri. Cepat draw. Run.
Ladies and gentlemen, marching in now are the 36 regimental colors, the 4 state colors, and the 6 Guard of Honor contingents. The colors are military flags that originated as a means of identification in battle. In the past, when colors were carried on active service, they stood as a rallying point and at the scene of their last stand. Because of their importance, a group of soldiers, the Colors Party, was assigned to protect the colors whenever they were brought into battle. The significance of colors today is more symbolic in nature. They are the embodiment of an institution's history, honor, and tradition. The Colors Regimental Sergeant Major is Military Expert 3 Lee Sai-Ching, Weapons Control Systems Expert, 8th Flotilla. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's gun salute will be executed by the soldiers from the 24th Battalion Singapore Artillery at Merlion Park. Watch as the M3G floating rafts, operated by the soldiers from the 35th Battalion Singapore Combat Engineers, move into position for the gun salute. Of Honor contingents are proudly formed by the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Digital and Intelligence Service, the Singapore Police Force, and for the first time, the Singapore Civil Defence Force.
Baris, Russo, Senja. Tak. Baris, tenang deh.
The parade commander this evening is Military Expert 6, Caleb Chia Yao Kwang, Commanding Officer 506 Squadron, Air Power Generation Command. Ladies and gentlemen, our 4 talented singers, Pallavi, Heba, Kowe, and Shai, will now lead a medley of familiar favorites, Singapura, Si Shui Chalu, Chan Mali Chan, and Sing A Nada. Please join in.
Singapura, oh Singapura, sunny island, set to the sea. Singapura, oh Singapura, pretty flowers bloom for you and me. Come along, join the song and merry singing. Let our voices join in the chorus. Singapura, oh
and gentlemen, let's welcome our senior parliamentary secretaries, mayors, ministers of state, and senior ministers of state to this evening's parade. This is a simulation.
年少时候，谁没有梦？无意之中，你将心愿透露。就在你生日的时候，我将小小颗轻松，最难忘记你的笑容。友情的溪水慢慢流进了你我的心中，曾在穹苍边为你欢呼，你贴上我背部，夜里流星飞渡，想象着他日的路途，晚风听着我们壮志无数。
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us at the parade today are our cabinet ministers and deputy prime minister. This is a simulation.
Di mana dia, anak kambing saya, anak kambing saya yang makan daun talas. Di mana dia, buah hati saya, buah hati saya bagai telur yang kupas. Can marican, hey hey, can marican, hey hey, can marican, ketipu payung. Can marican, hey hey, can marican, hey hey, can marican, ketipu payung.
We are delighted to be joined at this evening's parade by our senior minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. This is a simulation.
Can marican, hey hey, can marican, hey hey, can marican, ketipu payung.
Present here with us at the parade today are our former presidents, Dr. Tony Tan Keng Yam and Madam Halima Yacob, along with Emeritus Senior Minister, Mr. Goh Chok Tong. Let's give them a warm welcome. This is a simulation. Let's